Aloha yogis. Let's have a look at our Pincha Mayurasana today. The forearms standing, feathered peacock pose. This is a great posture to build your confidence and help take your practice to the next level. It requires a good bit of practice and persistence, and it's probably smart to use a wall or a friend to support in the beginning. There's mostly alignment involved in this, and there's quite a few things you can do to warm up and to gain strength and flexibility for this posture. A good place to start would be in the dolphin dog and find some dolphin presses, pressing with the forearms down up into downward facing dog and finding this beautiful alignment, strength from the hands, nice and strong and straight through the arms, through the shoulder, all the way up into the hip. Doing this a few times, you'll really feel the burn already. So build up to this one slowly. Take your time, step by step. Every step in the right direction is always a positive step. Next, the headstanding. If you haven't developed a headstand practice yet, take a look at my Salamba Sirsasana video. Once you have a nice strong headstand, start to work some of these variations, perhaps the split leg toe tapping. This is really going to help you isolate the strength to squeeze the quadriceps together and finding that balance where you can move fluidly from the earth into the sky. Also, bringing the strength all the way into the root of the spine is very fundamental. With the legs together, you can hinge at the waist and do the straight leg piked toe tapping. This will bring the strength in through the psoas all the way down into the root of the spine, and again help you isolate the balance in the forearms and in the skull. Another very powerful exercise for the abdomen would be this tripod variation, crossing knee to elbow. The sort of warming sensation that you'll feel in the abdomen here will let you know you are working in the right direction. And to develop the tripod headstanding as well, work slowly up to these things. It takes practice, it takes time, and eventually you want to find this really long, straight, stable line so that you can transition that into the sky for your forearm stand. Also, the shoulders are important. Perhaps this prasarita with the shoulder expansion, letting the chin come to the chest, expanding the back of the neck and making space behind the heart. Also, reverse pranam, really powerful for the forearm, making some space between the radius and the ulna and helping the carpal tunnel to align. So let's look at the posture. Start with your dolphin dog. Really press back and feel a strong alignment first. Take your leg to the sky, gaze forward, and with control, begin to pop up and hover. Start to feel the alignment where the hip comes up over the shoulder and the shoulder stays stacked over the elbow. Don't let the shoulder collapse forward. That's usually where you begin to fail, as it collapses forward and then it requires a lot more strength to hold it up. So with a nice open shoulder, pressing back as deeply as possible, you'll be able to achieve this alignment. Looking at it again, the legs are squeezing tight together. The energy is projecting all the way up to the sky, out of the forearms, out of the hands. And enjoy this floating. Again, practice with the wall, practice with a friend. Some fun variations from headstand you might find. Supported headstand could be even easier to just roll the shoulders back and lift the gaze, and with the powerful energetic expansion all the way through the body, lifting up into your Pincha Mayurasana, and enjoy the freedom of this beautiful yoga pose. Another fun variation, if you're feeling like you want to explore and you have a lotus pose, go ahead and take the headstand, bring your legs into lotus, and then see if you can shift the weight forward, take the hands down to the earth, roll the shoulder back. You have to find a pretty decent hollow back here to get the weight forward enough, and with enough practice, eventually lifting up into this other beautiful variation, the Padma Pincha Mayurasana. Thanks for tuning in, yogis. Really great. Appreciate your support. Like and subscribe the page. Namaste and aloha.